go to the hall closet. There's a stairway there, it's hidden.
I love sci-fi. I have a show that I do with Discovery Channel. It's a web series called Forward Thinking, FW Thinking, and it's all about future forward technologies and trends and things that are going to change our lives in the near future. You know, I live and breathe this stuff. I'm really interested in it. And after I was done with The Signal, Connell Byrne, the co-writer, and we wrote like 4 or 5 screenplays together. They were all really cool sci-fi slash horror. But they're all character driven, you know? I mean, if the sci-fi mechanism isn't based in something that that has to do with the arc of a character, the transformation of a character, and if it doesn't help us to understand what it means to be human, then it's just like spectacle, you know? So the sci-fi, the action, the horror, if it doesn't expose something about the human condition, ultimately, through a specific character with specific goals, then that's the point of it, I think. So in the end of the day, sci-fi shouldn't, I don't know why it's seen so differently from any other drama or any other genre of filmmaking.
Where's my family? Where is my family? Calm down. Sit down!
You know, the future's happening right now. It is. I mean, from autonomous cars to, robotics that are taking over. I mean, robotics are going to be a major part of all of our lives in the very near future. Everything that you can think about, the Internet of Things and sensors everywhere. The idea of a futuristic world, as maybe you envision in the Jetsons or something like that, that's happening now. It's already unfolding, at a very fast rate. I wrote a screenplay with Connell Byrne called Aurora a few years back, and I thought I was the first guy to come out with, a mech loader suit. And it's like that, immediately I started seeing the mech loader suits everywhere and all the movies everywhere. And at first I was like, they beat us to the punch. But I'm like, of course, those things already exist. That's not something new. Those things they're getting more and more stealth, but they're here. They're here now. So working on the Discovery show has helped me to. It's opened my eyes to some of these new technologies and how quickly they're coming upon us, and it's always inspirational. There's a camera now that can shoot 1 trillion frames per second, 1 trillion frames per second. That's faster than the speed of light. Like, that just happened. I mean, that's just one of like a million things that are happening every day. 3D printing, they can print houses now. You can 3D print a house. I mean, technology is just upon us, and it's changing who we are as human beings and how we relate to each other. So the idea of augmented memory, or the augmented human, or the idea of cloning, or the idea of hyperspace travel, these things are not that far off.
It's funny how sometimes things just work out like they're supposed to. Your friend is on her way over here now. We're going to have a nice chat.